Good morning. Welcome back to Snark and Spark. My name is Emily, and today is Flossmas Day 4. It is Sunday, December 4th. I'm in a different room of my house. Please excuse the fact that there is paint around me. This is my bedroom. I'm hanging up here this morning because I have to do some chores this morning, and I thought I would take a break, say hello, check in, and talk about what's on the agenda for today. But yes, please excuse. My husband was in charge of painting this room, and I love that you can tell he painted, but he didn't want to move the furniture at the time, and so he just painted around it, including I'm sitting on our bed. Don't we just love the things our partners do? Was we just painted in here recently. This was when we were scrambling around to get things painted, and now we can kind of slow down, take our time, and go back and do the trim, go back and get these missing spots, which we will do. But I'm chilling up here in my bedroom. Good morning. I have yet to go down and make my coffee, but I will do that as soon as I'm done. I just wanted to say hello. So yesterday, Saturday, I pulled out a bunch of my Christmas decorations. I got a lot of things set up. My pets are all around me, so you're going to hear them. Some of my indoor decorations. If you're interested, I will show you my little, we have like a server, like a serviette server. I never remember what it's actually called, but I refer to it as a server. And downstairs, and it was yesterday where I showed you where our advent calendar sit, and I like to decorate that space for the different holidays. So it is currently decorated with Christmas stuff, and if you're interested in seeing how I did that, I would be more than happy to show you. But we hung out, we did things. We still have some decorations to put up outside, some lights I want my husband to put up. We plan to go get our tree next week, which is really exciting, and start decorating. Yeah, gosh. But we also were goofing around last night. I have a clip of my husband and my son goofing off before Caden had to go to bed, and I will insert that here. What are you doing?
No.
So, they're goofballs for sure, but it was really fun. It was cute. So what's on the agenda today? Because it's Flossmas, but I really haven't shown a lot of stitching stuff, right? And that's because I just really haven't been able to sit down and stitch so far at this beginning of December. I worked Thursday and Friday for December 1st and 2nd over the weekend, and then Saturday I had a lot of household things I had to get done. I knew that I wanted to pull out my decorating stuff and work on decorating, things like that. I have some Christmas shopping I need to do still next week for family, and I just didn't have the motivation at the end of the day to then sit down and stitch. I primarily stitch at night. I was just wiped out, so I didn't stitch. And I will never force myself to stitch if I'm not feeling it, because I never want it to feel like a burden. So I think I've put a total of like 120 stitches into one project over the last 4 days. So that's okay. I don't have anything on the agenda to do today other than laundry. So while it is washing and drying, I will be sitting down stitching because I can. I'm going to read a little bit too, because I like to balance my Sundays between reading and stitching. Sunday tends to be our lazy day. I usually reserve Sunday as our day of the week. I try not to make plans. I typically don't, because Sunday is the day we sleep in. Sunday is the day my husband goes to work late, because they don't open until noon on Sunday, so he doesn't have to leave first thing in the morning. So we sleep in. We have a nice, relaxed, lazy morning as a family. The only thing I ever actually put on the agenda for Sundays is a load of laundry. I always make sure to do a load of Caden's laundry, and I always do a load of my laundry on Sundays. And that's pretty much it. Otherwise, I leave it open because I want us to have a day of decompressing, especially if we've had a busy week, or if Saturday we were out and about and we were busy. Sundays are our lazy day, and I love that. So I keep that on my schedule, which usually means I do like to stitch on Sundays because what else am I doing? That's what I made today for. So I will be doing that today, and hopefully tomorrow I will have something to show you. Now I know that tomorrow my Flossmas is going to come a little later in the day because I work first thing in the morning. So I won't actually make a Flossmas until I get home from work, just to be completely transparent. So that'll be in the afternoon, but that's okay. I think that's really all I have, and hopefully I'll have something to show you. This like daily filming and daily vlogging is very new to me, and I am trying to figure it out. So I appreciate your patience. I appreciate your kindness, and I also appreciate your willingness to just watch me flounder and figure this out. Any tips and tricks, I'm just filming this on my phone. I'm not at my desk where I actually have a camera, you know, mounted. My dogs are playing with the cat, mounted on a tripod or on a stand. So these are a little wobbly, and that's okay. Please, right? Things to look forward to coming up though for Flossmas. Obviously, I want to show you my stitching. I want to continue sharing the Do Good December campaign, which we have one for today, of course. I thought I would show you some of my decorations, some of our holiday traditions. I'd love to show you our tree once we get it, that whole thing. I want to kind of give you a little bit of insight into my personal life, since I don't really, yeah, we sit down and we talk and I share things, but you don't really get to see a lot of it because, you know, I'm at my desk all the time. I thought I would just share a little bit of that. I thought you could meet my animals a little bit more. You've seen primarily Washington, of course, but I thought it would be nice for you to actually get to be introduced to Kennedy and Eisenhower, since they are the presidents, of course, and just share a little bit more of things that don't quite fit into a regular FlossTube video. So look for that throughout this month, and then depending on how this feels and how this goes, we'll see how it continues into 2023. I highly doubt I will start doing like daily videos in 2023, but if I am enjoying this, and if I continue to enjoy this, I wouldn't be opposed to doing some shorter like one-on-ones of just things that are happening around my life and around my house. That's my bathroom. That is my master bathroom. I've slowly like started shifting, and I'm not quite sure why. That's my master bathroom, and it opens, you see a window, it opens into the master closet. It just is all one straight shot. There you go. I need to end this here. I need to go get coffee. Speaking of, there's Kennedy. Look at that beautiful coat. They got groomed recently, so she's all shiny. You already know I love her. She is my best girl. She's my best friend. Hi, pretty. She's trying to find a spot to snuggle because that's my toes she's licking, so. I love her. Sorry, I would just film her constantly. I love her so much. This dog literally saved my life. And I will share that story when I do a Meet the Pets. I'm gonna do that. That's gonna happen. We're gonna do a Meet the Pets, and you will get to hear all about this beautiful girl and why I say that she saved my life. So I'm gonna leave this one here. This has gone on longer than I meant it to be anyways, because I've been rambling. But before we go, today is December 4th. So for Do Good December, today's task is to support a charity, cause, or campaign that means a lot to you. There are a lot out there. if you cannot support monetarily, do not feel guilty. Don't even feel obligated to. There are many, many ways to show support for a charity, whether that's what I'm doing right now with Action for Happiness, which is just promoting it on my channel of my own volition, of my own free will. This is something that I subscribe to and I appreciate, and so I'm sharing it with you. That's how I'm showing support. But there are plenty of other charities. You can just support them. You can share a link. You can talk about them. You don't have to give money if that's not in your budget. So, but please feel free to check out a bunch of other places. Twola, To Write Love on Her Arms, is a big one that I support for supporting people against self-harm and suicide. There are a lot of food kitchens or support for children. I also support causes for water. A big one here on YouTube, if you are not familiar with, is called Thankmas. I also tune into that every year. It is put on by, the channel is Jacksepticeye. He is a gaming channel. He is Irish. His name is Sean McLaughlin, but his channel is Jacksepticeye. He does this every year. It is a giant charity stream called Thankmas, where he will stream all day long raising money, and he usually is able to raise like close to $1 million for various charities. And it is beautiful and it is wonderful, and it is actually highly entertaining because he brings on different guests. They play games. He is primarily gaming, so he does have a lot of gaming guests, but I just recommend just checking it out and just seeing. It is something that Kate and I enjoy, and I think this year we will be donating to that cause for sure. But I'm gonna leave this one here. I will see you all very, very soon. Take care of yourselves and do something good.